Good morning. Our manager, Reverend Sister Nisha, our principal, Reverend Sister Freeda, Vice Principal, Reverend Sister Marina, and the sisters of the management. Dr. Radhakrishnan has rightly said, science has achieved more for the emancipation of masses than the wisdom of sages. It is the only subject which has brought a revolutionary changes in our lives since antiquity. So today we will unveil the creations of our children through this virtual science exhibition. Our school has always excelled in developing a scientific rational thinking which has led to this exhibition. Science is the elixir of life. So in this time of COVID-19 pandemic, in order to develop rational thinking, to acquaint them with new phenomenon, to provoke them to innovative ideas, our school has organized this virtual science exhibition. Always remember, science knows no country because knowledge belongs to humanity and is the torch which illuminates the world.
Good morning. Today I, Divya Manhas of class 9th B,
and I, Manya Mahajan of class 9th B,
would like to exhibit our projects for the science exhibition.
We have made two very creative as well as innovative projects for this science exhibition. We have both equally contributed in the making of these projects. We have combined science with a little bit of technology. First, we would like to present to you this robotic arm that we have made. We have attached a remote at its back. We have also modified it by using this trolley. This trolley has been made by adding LED lights and motors. We have modified the old remote control car. Another project that we have made is this hologram. In reality, it just appears to look like an ordinary pyramid made by joining four trapeziums together. But scientifically, it can do wonders. So let us present to you how we have made these projects.
This is a robotic arm made using cardboard beads and thread. Using this, we can easily grasp the things we want. The beads increase friction and provide better grip. The trolley is made of motor and battery. It is controlled using a remote and helps in easy transfer of grocery and other products from shopkeeper to customer, thus maintaining social distancing. These products prevent our contact with surfaces and prevent exposure to COVID-19 and ensure our safety. Thank you.
So this basically works on the principle of reflection of light. I have placed this pyramid onto my tablet. In the video, there are 4 images which get projected on each side of this pyramid. Whatever is at the bottom gets reflected at the side, and because there are 4 sides, when you look through the pyramid, it looks as if the image is actually floating in the air. This is what makes it magical.
We would like to thank our Reverend Sister Freeda and our science teachers for giving us this opportunity. Thank you.
Hello to all. Myself, Iniseni, class 9A. I have made a project on Newton's third law of motion. First of all, what is this Newton's third law of motion? According to it, to every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. But where can you find the application of this law? It can be seen in our daily life, from your walking or to from NASA and ISRO launching space satellites. All are example of this. I have made a very simple project which proves it. I have a container which is having some blue water, another empty container, and a simple water and which is containing some water and 2 straws. As you can see, the length of one straw is small and other is long. And when I arrange my apparatus in the following way, we will find find that the color of the water in the bottle is changing. But why is this happening? This is because of the Newton's third law. As I told you earlier, water from this bottle is moving in the container containing blue water under the effect force of gravity, and it generates an equal magnitude force but in opposite direction, and water from the same container comes in the bottle. And some people will say that it might be because of the reflection, but no. If you don't believe me, just check another container in which which was empty and now contains blue water. Hence, it proves this Newton's third law. I hope you liked it. Thank you, sister and respected teachers, for giving me this opportunity.
Hello everyone, my name is Rakshit. Today, I am here to present my science project demonstrating the conversion of one form of energy into another. That is, kinetic energy of air particles into the kinetic energy of electrons in a metal wire, which produces an electric current. I have joined two LED bulbs in parallel in this circuit. So let's see how it works. When the air flows, the windmill rotates, generating electric current which lights the bulb, as we can see here. The brightness of the bulb depends upon the rotation speed of the windmill's fan.
Hello to everyone watching. I am Samarjit Singh Mangat from class 9 of St. Joseph Convent School, Pathankot. I am here to show you a very simple and interesting science experiment, which is the candle carousel experiment for the virtual science exhibition. In order to do this project, I have taken a piece of paper, a wooden stick, two candles. You can even take one candle, a matchbox, and some clay, scissor. Now take the piece of paper and cut it into spiral shape. It should look like this. Now take the wooden stick and place it in the clay. Make sure that the stick should not move at all and stays intact. Now take the spiral which we had cut earlier and place it over the stick. Like this. Make sure that it should not be more than the length of the wooden stick, and only the top part of the spiral should touch the stick. Now light up the candles. Now I will bring the candles near to the spiral. You can very well see that as I bring the candles near the spiral, it starts to rotate on its own. When I take away the candles, the spiral will stop rotating. The rising heat from the flame causes the spiral to rotate like a turbine. Thank you, and I hope you liked my experiment.
Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Everything is theoretically impossible until it is done. Science is inventing, experimenting, growing, taking risks, breaking rules, making mistakes, and having fun. It is a way of helping the brain grow in finding new knowledge, and helps us to defeat our curiosity of how the world develops and works today. Science is important because it has helped form the world that we live in today.
Good morning. I, Rashmi Rai of Standard 9 on behalf of St. Joseph Convent Secondary School will show my project based on the topic production of electric current from water. Here I have 3 bottles filled with water and vinegar and 2 types of plates, copper plates and zinc plates. Here copper plate, zinc plate, copper plate, zinc plate. Here zinc plate and here copper plate. Copper plate is connected to the positive terminal of the wire, whereas zinc plate is connected to the negative terminal of the wire. And when I will dip these plates in the water, let's see what happens. So the bulb glows. Many would have a question that how the bulb glows, how the conduction is taking place. The answer to that question is that when electric current is passed through the water containing 2 types of ions, positively charged ions and negatively charged ions, they get attracted towards the oppositely charged plates, and with the movement of these ions, electricity is produced and the bulb glows. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I Akshit Mahajan of class 9B is going to explain Newton's third law of motion with help of an activity. So, what is Newton's third law of motion? Newton's third law of motion states that to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. For example, you might have heard when a gun is fired, it exerts forward force on the bullet. As a result, the bullet exerts equal and opposite reaction force on the gun, which results in the recoil of the gun. Now, let's understand Newton's third law of motion with help of another example. I have made this board with help of a thermocol and attached a straw and a balloon to it. Now I will inflate this balloon and put it in the water. Now let's see what the inflated balloon does to the boat. Will it move or it will stand still? In this, the escaping of the air is the action and the movement of the boat in the forward direction is the reaction. I hope it explains the Newton's law perfectly. Thank you.
Hi, I am Aditya and I have made a model that demonstrates how a disturbance travels from one end of the object to the other end in the form of a wave. So this here is the model. These are wooden sticks placed equidistant from each other on a ribbon. So what I am going to do is create a disturbance in this end, then watch it travel to that end and back. So what happened here was that the disturbance I created in this end traveled to this segment, then this and so on. A little amount of energy is lost each time it travels through a segment and ultimately it comes to a log. Now I can change the amplitude of this wave just by pulling it a little higher. But eventually, the wavelength will keep decreasing and at the end, it will come to an end. Thank you.
Greetings everyone. Today, I Akshit Mahajan of Standard 9th A on behalf of St. Joseph Convent Secondary School Pathankot is going to present a working model for science virtual exhibition. So I have prepared a model of a wind turbine. So let's talk about the working of a wind turbine. When wind blows past the wind turbine, its blades start rotating and the rotation turns an internal shaft which is connected to a gearbox which increases its speed and it spins a generator that produces electricity. So, wind turbine is a system that converts wind kinetic energy into mechanical energy. Let's check out the working of my model. So, when the windmill rotates, it converts the wind kinetic energy into mechanical energy that produces electricity and the light inside the house glows. So as you can see, the light inside the house is glowing as the windmill is rotating. So that was my model. I hope you like my video.
Today, Ayashita Chaudhary of class 9th B is here to exhibit my project, which is a volcano. So today I will show you volcanic eruptions. So to show volcanic eruption I am using water. So I am filling with water. Now I am adding some prill. So I have added some prill. So now I am going to mix it. It's for bubbles. Now I am adding red food coloring. Later. Now I am going to mix it again. So I am mixing it. Now I am going to add baking soda. So here is it. Now I am going to add baking soda. So now I am going to add little more water. A bit more water so that it can come a little bit up. I am going to add vinegar. This is volcanic eruption. I hope you like my project and thank you.
Science means constantly walking on a tightrope between blind faith and curiosity, between expertise and creativity, between bias and openness, between experience and epiphany, between ambition and passion, between arrogance and conviction. In short, between an old today and a new tomorrow. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Anand Sharma of class 9A of St. Joseph Senior Secondary School, Pathankot, and today I am here to present my working model of hydraulic disc brakes for my science exhibition. So, suppose that one day we are traveling by a car on a highway at a high velocity. Suddenly something comes in front of a car. Ooh, it's dangerous, isn't it? So at that instance, what do we usually do? We usually press our brake pads, brake levers. So when we press our brake levers, our car comes to rest in a fraction of seconds. So how does it actually works? It actually works due to the presence of hydraulic disc brakes in our cars. So I have made a model showing how actually it works. So suppose that we are moving on a highway at a very high speed. Suppose that this is our wheel. It is rotating at a high velocity. When we press our brake levers like this, it actually comes to rest. But how does it actually work? It actually works on the principle that liquids are incompressible in nature. They don't compress. So when we press our brake levers here, The syringe shoots here the brake lever. It contains a hydraulic fluid. The hydraulic fluid is incompressible in nature. And when we press it, the hydraulic fluid rushes through the pipe into the next brake drum. So here the piston is forced to push, and here the piston is forced to come out and just come in contact with the removing rotor. So when it comes in contact with the moving rotor, our car comes to rest. So let me show you once again how it actually works. Let this RB wheel. When our wheel moves at a high velocity, we want to brake it. When we apply brakes like this, it comes to rest. So this shows how actually hydraulic disc brakes work. So at the end, I would like to thank my school regime, my respected teachers and my respected Reverend Sister for giving me this opportunity to make a project for a science exhibition. Thank you.
Good evening to everyone. I, Namit of class 9th A, is going to show my project on the topic water alarm. It is a quite simple machine used in many houses to check the water level. So here I have used a buzzer and a battery, and I have used two caps. On the lower cap I have attached some aluminium which serves as a good conductor of electricity. So I am pouring some water in it, you can see. As I pour some water, the cap will come up and will get attached to the other cap. So it will get attached to the two wires and serve as a conductor between them. And then the buzzing sound comes from the buzzer. Thank you for watching this.
Good morning, ma'am. Today I have made a project for the science exhibition of my school. For this, I have made an earthquake alarm with the help of a battery, switch, alarm, piece of copper wire, safety pin and a screw. The main advantage of this device is that it wakes you up or alerts you at the time when the earthquake comes. It can save your valuable time when the earthquake is happening, which can save your life as well as the life of your members. So how it works? Suppose that an earthquake has come, so this spring will just start swinging and alarm will start ringing. That will alert you and you can save your life. So I will give you a demo by shaking this box, and you will see that this alarm will just ring that. So this how it works. So this was my project.
Human beings are inquisitive by nature. If you are inquisitive, you are eager to know, explore and learn. Our school, St. Joseph's Convent Secondary School, Pathankot, has done a wonderful job by enhancing the inherent capabilities of the students by organizing this virtual science exhibition under the able guidance of our innovative and resourceful principal, Reverend Sister Freeda. The exhibition aims at providing the students a perfect platform to display their abilities and knowledge in the field of science. Our students have put massive efforts and have made the best possible use of their abilities to execute their knowledge in the field of science. We couldn't have pulled off this huge exhibition without the continuous support from our school management, our coordinators, our teachers, and especially our whole student community who have been a tremendous support throughout this exhibition. I wish you all the best, dear children, in your future endeavors in the field of science. Thank you.